DozhaToldya.com.
My verse so wet and clean. Ain't nobody dope as me, my verse so wet and clean. I was born in the 80s with all the real crack babies. Street shit done got crazy, get on your grind, go and get it. Fuck sitting around being lazy. That broke shit so contagious, painted the vote outrageous. Bought my mama new Mercedes, pocket full of blue faces, big on safety. Can't let a fuck nigga take me. I'm from a city full of haters, get my face called Gator. If you ain't talk about no paper, a nigga holler at you later. I'm the Ricker Road mayor, head full of nap ass hair. Drop the top windows clear, super bad bitch in the whip. Baby fucked up about my drip. Talk that mouth lip, suck me up in the whip. 4-5 full clip, me and Loose in the VIP. Rich niggas over here. I'm from the Sunshine State, where there ain't no motherfucking winter. Put a nigga in that blender, do it for the go-getters. Hustlers and the real niggas. Show face card clean, I done earned my right. I hear the nigga hating, I'm just laughing to the bank. Never gave a fuck what another.
Got in and out of that one. Shout out to Loose Bills, man. Shout out to King Chose. King Chose. That's not King Chose. Cho. My boy, Lil One, man, with the drop top babies, man. Congratulations. Yes. The podcast is today. This is the podcast, man. Yes. We are live right now. Thank you, everyone who decided to show up on time, because we got a lot to talk about and very little time to get into it. So yeah, man, I am Dame Dozha. This is DozhaToldya Radio's, the DozhaToldya Podcast, number 22. Number 22, man. Round of applause for all y'all, including myself, man. Because we are here. We made it, man. We are blessed, and we shall relish in those blessings. And yeah, man, just really like be grateful, man. Be thankful that you are still breathing, man, and still alive, because there's a lot of folks that we left behind, but we gonna keep on pushing for those that are no longer here, if you dig what I'm saying. And rest in peace to my brother, Mr. TJ, man. Rest in peace, TJ. Rest in peace, Brittany. Rest in peace, oh man, there was so many, man. Peanut. Rest in peace, Lily. Rest in peace, Fat Terry, man. Rest in peace, Fat Jesus, man. Rest in peace, Bankroll Fresh. Rest in peace, Mozzie. Young Thad. Man, we done lost a lot of soldiers, man, in our day, man. Honey Gang, you know, my family, some of everybody, man. We done talked some major losses, man. And rest in peace to all those that passed away in the mass shooting in the last 2 weeks, man. There's been 2 mass shootings in the last 2 weeks, man. That is terrible, terrible news. We got to talk about that. A lot of serious topics to talk about today. We're going to talk about the school shooting. We're going to still talk about a little bit from the Buffalo shooting. The Valday school shooting, to be exact. And give some time for the victims, 19 children killed at Robb Elementary, man. Rest in peace to all those that are lost, man, once again. Got to be grateful, man. Got to be grateful, but, you know, we still here and we trying to make it, you know, trying to do the best that we can with what we got. So, again, number 22, man. We did 22 of these, man, so far, man. This is the DozhaToldya Podcast, the intro to Keeping It Blunt with Damon RC. Got versus battle coming up. Oh, okay, yeah, you too. Shout out to my dog Ivy. She's in the building, man. She's here. She always gonna let us know that she here. My mama here too. You know what I'm saying? We were just talking to her earlier. We got company? All right. Because if we did, I have to change my behavior. You know what I'm saying? I have to change my behavior if we did have some company. So, I want to go over a couple of the topics with you guys before we actually get into the deep topics. Again, shout out to everybody that's listening to us on the Mixlr app, everybody that's on Facebook, everybody that's been checking us out on Instagram, and those that are checking us out on the YouTube after we post last week's episode on. I just actually posted on not too long ago, actually. And, I'm gonna have to step off this camera pretty soon and beat the hell out of my dog in a minute. But I don't mean really beat physically. I'm just gonna beat her with my eyes. You know what I'm saying? And then I'm have to hurt mama. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna have to hurt mama. Don't come out of that room, mama. It's a beautiful day when you can flip the script on your mama or whatever, know what I'm saying? Like, I flipped the script on her or whatever and pulled the same things that they pulled on me. You know what I'm saying? That I put on my, you know what I'm saying? Pulled on her the same things that they pulled on me. Don't come up out that room. Until all your homework is done, don't you come up out that room. But nah, man, I'm just actually joshing around. We got the midterm primaries to talk about. 2 mass shootings. Hate crime here in Jacksonville, where a Jacksonville man beat on a black woman. Walmart got it wrong with Juneteenth. Came out with an ice cream, man, flavor for Juneteenth, man. Got it all wrong. We got Rick Ross's car show. We got Vistar Bank messing up everybody's money, man. Just messing up the church's money with Vistar or whatever. Queso's father testifying against him in court. Yellow Beezy done went to jail. We got the versus battle with UGK and 8-Ball MJG. Jamie Foxx like white girls, but that ain't no surprise. That ain't news. Who said that? Who said that was news? Shit, if I had that kind of money, I'd be liking white girls too. You dig what I'm saying? I'm just playing. Bad jokes, man. We got our bad joke button back. Those.
You're listening to DozhaToldya Radio.
Yeah, man, king of the bad jokes, man. Travis Barker and Kourtney Kardashian got married in Italy. What he like? Colin Kaepernick works out with the Raiders. Brittany Griner still locked up in Russia. Tank had a lot to say. He likes Spanish girls too. I mean, who doesn't like Spanish girls? I mean, like, across the board, Spanish girl. I mean, nah. Let me not go too far. Let me not go too far. I'm trying to impress my Spanish friend that's listening in. But yeah, we do like them Spanish girls too. NBA playoffs. And rest in peace, Ray Liotta, man. We're going to get into all that and more. That was just a quick summary of what I have so far for the topics for today's show. If you have any topics or any subjects that you would like us to cover, you can actually enter your topic in one of the comment boxes, either on Instagram, on Facebook. But most importantly, if you follow us on Mixlr, MIXLR, you can actually comment on the Mixlr chat box. That's the one that we check the most currently. Yeah, so if you have any topics that you want us to talk about, man, just hit us up in the Mixlr app, man. You know, we're gonna talk about that and more, see what RC got to talk about. But before we get into all of that, right? Again, we got the versus battle coming up with 8-Ball MJG and Pimp C and Bun B, right? And who are y'all favorites? You know, both are legendary down south groups. Both got hits. Both are underrated for a very long time, but right now is a great time to celebrate them both. From Port Arthur all the way to Orange Mile. Yeah, man, Memphis, Tennessee to be exact. We here to celebrate, you know what I'm saying, some great historic, legendary, and just awesome hip-hop down south music, man. Right here on the DozhaToldya Radio, the podcast, you dig. So we're going to get into that, you know, in between the show, we're going to listen to that. But we actually trying to wrap the show up a little early so we can get on over to the versus battle and check that out. Also, let me take a quick little drink, man, with my beverage real quick, right? Because I got to take a toast and a round of applause to the return of Rico Richie. The return of Rico Richie, man. Y'all might know him as Yeah, man. Big Rude, man. Yeah, man. That boy came back to Instagram after a 5-year hiatus, man. He was missing for about 5 years. Some thought he was locked up, which, you know, there was a scam going around, or somebody was impersonating my cousin, talking about, what's happening, Smoke Pit? Somebody was online impersonating my cousin, talking about he locked up and they need money. We need money for him for his commissary. Anybody that knows Rico for real know that Rico ain't gonna reach out on those social media of all places to be asking for no darn money, man. You know what I'm saying? My cousin was locked up for 6 months and still kept the studio bills paid for, man, while he was locked up, while he was trying to be a rapper, man, back in the days. And you know, every now and then he take hiatus, but this was a big hiatus. This was a I don't know what to call this one. He just was lost in solitude, man, in his fortress of solitude. But he recently decided to come on back and make a social media appearance on Instagram and Facebook and talk about family, man, during this mental health awareness month. My cousin came back to let them folks know, man. You know what I'm saying? Pimping ain't dead. These jokers is just scared, man. Yeah.
You're listening to DozhaToldya Radio.
I was very proud to see him use his many followers, man. Many followers, man. The boy got like 24,000 followers, man. Just wasting the followers, right? You know what I'm saying? I wish he would use them followers to shout out old DozhaToldya Radio. You know what I'm saying? I wish he would. But hey, nevertheless, I'm happy for him. I'm actually, let me unblock. Let me unblock him. Let me unblock Rico Richie, man. I think he got me blocked. Like, we blocked each other on social media a long time ago, so I wasn't even seeing the post. Okay, yeah, he unblocked. All right. 639 likes. My boy say he was debating on whether or not he should get back on social media and post, but decided to break my social media silence for those who may be on the fence and need some encouragement. Yeah, man, it's an encouraging post, Rico. You know what I'm saying? Mental Health Awareness Month. He said he woke up one day and he didn't like the person. Well, let me go ahead and read from the words of Rico Richie. I woke up one day and I didn't like the person I saw in the mirror. I looked in the eyes of the person that I was tired of trying to impress and prove things to people I knew ultimately didn't have a genuine love for me. I found myself forcing to prove something I never needed to prove in the first place. I then made a decision to prioritize family and my journey for personal peace. I made an investment into my family that I'm very proud is paying off. I chose to fall in love with the person I look at in the mirror every day. We each do a good job of hiding the pain, but there's real trauma that comes with running the streets. There are friends and family that I know are suffering from PTSD that comes with running the streets. I pray for them daily because I know it's hard. There's nothing wrong with doing what you have to do to find peace, though. Much love to all of you. La Familia forever. Family first. Mental Health Awareness Month. Man, congratulations, man. Round of applause to the real Rico Richie. Not the fake Rico Richie. Not the one that was trying to scam y'all out of money. You know what I'm saying? That was the fake Rico Richie. This is the message from the real Rico Richie. And a beautiful message, man. That prioritizing family, man. Yeah, family first, man. You can't forget about your family. Even though all blood ain't, you know what I'm saying, family. Sometimes I have a lot of friends that's my family, man. Shout out my family checking in right now, man. Israel Nah and DJ TC. Also Smoke Good and Queen Mighty checking in on the Mitzler app, man. Shout out to my family, man, checking in. My friends is my family, or should I say my family, right? I have a very extended family, and I love you all dearly, man. I love you all dearly. So yeah, man, you're not alone. If you are having any type of mental health issues, you are not alone. Find somebody that you could talk to. It is still Mental Health Awareness Month, but it don't take May to deal with your mental health. You can deal with your mental health at any time of the year, man. Just give us a call, man. Call us if you need to talk to somebody, man. 904-257-6996. That's 904-257-6996. We'll probably just be joking around and BSing and stuff, but we'll be here for you. We'll be here for you, man. You know, man, even the strongest of us become weak every now and then, and there ain't nothing wrong with that, man. We was all taught that we can't have weaknesses, and we must, especially from the black male ego and mentality, is that we can't show weakness. We have to always be strong and be the backbone of our families. But believe it or not, our women are also the backbone of our community, and we need to support them as well, man. Congratulations and much love to all the black women out there. 2 weeks ago was Mother's Day, but last week my mama tried to tell me every day is Mother's Day, but she didn't even make the meatloaf. Instead, she went to Indulgence and enjoyed meatloaf, spinach, rice, and what else they got? Broccoli. Yeah, they little meatloaf meal, man. I mixed the joke in with celebration for my mama, and a word to the sponsors, man. Indulgence Southern Bistro, man, are having a happy hour going on right now. Their Thursday happy hour is going on right now. Go check out Indulgence Southern Bistro. I know it's on Forsyth Street. I can't remember what street it's on. One of the streets, man. Just ride down Forsyth. The street ain't that long. Somewhere in downtown, man. If you want to indulge, you can pull up to Indulgence Southern Bistro, man. Tell them that Doja told you to come. They have a wonderful menu, great drinks, and absolute excellent ambiance, man. Shout out to my brother Stone over there cooking up the good chefing up the good meals for the lunch specials. And again, tell them that Doja told you to pull up, man. Happy hours is going on right now. We also have a happy hour on Saturday, 10 a.m. to 12 a.m. Saturday brunch, but the happy hour extends to about 3 o'clock. R&B happy hour over there at the Indulgence Southern Bistro once again. So yeah, man, I'm excited about this versus battle that's coming up. I'm very excited to watch Bun B hold down Pimp C, man. Rest in peace, Pimp C, the great. And MJG is one of the most slept on lyricists from the South. And I'm excited and anxious to see him get his flowers, man. The great 8 Ball, the great MJG, and shout out to 8 Ball, man. One of the best voices in hip hop, man. Period. Man, get well soon, my brother. Get well soon. My boy Freddie say he's been in the hospital. We were supposed to have some business, man. Get well soon, Freddie, man. Anybody that want to send a shout out to anybody that's hurting, anybody that's sick, anybody that needs, support, go ahead and send your shout out, saying right now or whatever. Or you can call in and give a shout out by phone. Again, 904-257-6996, or you can hit us up on the chats, and we'll get your shout out there right away. What else I want to talk about today during the show? I want to give some advice to the artists out there, man. Yeah, man, the rap artists, man. The rap artists like Loose Bills, Chulo Ramon, Holly Monroe, Chameleon, Good Gas Johnny, Tay Bricks, and so on and so forth. Fatima Rose. That's just a few to name, you know what I'm saying? A few of my favorites. Tony Red, Lefty Guns is dropping an album next week. so he pertains to this as well. What is a rollout, right? I want to talk about a rollout, what it is, what examples of a rollout, should you be doing if you was an artist, how should you go about promoting yourself as an artist in today's music climate, right? Because many people just come out with they come out with their CD, or I'm talking about CD. God damn it, always showing my age. But they come out with their album, right? Song, single, EP, whatever. They come out with their album. They drop that thing, and then they post a couple of pictures on the internet. Might do like one release party, do a show or two, and that be it. You know what I'm saying? We never hear from them again, and they allow us to forget that album even existed. And that is not the way to promote. You know what I'm saying? I want y'all to know that is not the way to gain attention or awareness for your project. And you must remember that your project may be old to you, but it's still new to us. So your rollout doesn't have to be a week long. It doesn't only have to last a month. Your rollout can be for anybody that don't know about your music, right? A rollout can also be for more than just music. You can have a rollout for your boutique. You can have a rollout for your restaurant, for your food truck, for whatever you need to have a rollout for. It's just a period, a product rollout, right? Let's go to the definition, right? What is a rollout? Rollout is an informal business term for the introduction and introduction of a new product or service to the market. So it doesn't have to be a new song. It doesn't have to be, a new business. It could be a new product. It could be a new service that you have. But it's your introduction of that product or service to the market. A rollout often refers to the significant product release, which frequently accompanied by a strong marketing campaign to generate consumer interest, right? And this definition is taken off of Investopedia.com, man. Shout out to those folks over at Investopedia.com. So again, a rollout, man, can not only be for just an album, it can also be for any product, whether it be clothing or a service that you have that you would like to market to a certain set of people, right? And a rollout doesn't have a certain time limit. It can be a few days, it could be a couple of weeks, it could even be a few months, right? But everything is a rollout in today's social media, climate. Today's agenda is usually based on having the best rollout possible, right? So many times some people may have rollouts that are intentional, some people may have rollouts that are unintentional, right? Some people may use beef or a diss track as their rollout. Some people may use a new t-shirt. Some people may use getting arrested as a rollout, but some don't use getting locked up as a rollout, people, because if you're not here to roll your product out, then you might need an excellent campaign, man. But there are different types of rollouts. There are multiple types of rollouts, including an exclusive group of VIP or repeat customers, invitation only rollout, such as when Facebook first launched, right? You had to have a college email to be able to use Facebook. When Clubhouse first rolled out, they were Instagram only app. Matter of fact, Instagram was a iPhone. I said Instagram only was an iPhone only app, right? So they rolled their product out to iPhone users and we all know the battle between the Android users and the iPhone users. Once you come on over to the iPhone, man, I don't know if you're going back, man, but I don't want to offend anybody that's Team Android, but get your game. Clear my throat. Other types of rollouts is through friend referrals, right? You can have a network or dating apps. They require you to be within a certain social circle. So you had to get the invitation from another person that was already in that circle. Amazon Music has a platform or app out right now called AMP. And I've been thinking about doing the show on there, but they're still in beta, and you got to have you got to be a part of the circle. You got to have the email password or the email link to be a part of that app, right? So that's how they decided to roll out their product. You can have your rollout by region or location, and base the product where that location or the region that it's being tested. Sometimes they may release red velvet Oreos only in certain regions, right? But with the help of the internet, shit, we gonna find out where the red velvet Oreos is located, and we gonna want them motherfuckers. So yeah, man. Shout out to the red velvet cookies, man. I know my boy Fat Jesus would be. I know he in heaven right now enjoying some red velvet cookies, red velvet Oreos as we speak. A complete rollout that is dramatically unveiled all at once. This kind of rollout is generally discouraged unless it's small and guaranteed to meet a big, wide acceptance, right? So however you decide to do your rollout, man, make sure that you are hiring the right help, right? Hire a professional. Hire, such as myself, an industry pro or a marketing guru, somebody that you can, go to for ideas, for limitations, just overall advice on how you should do your roll up, how you should, how you want to stand out with your rollout and more, right? So, yeah, make sure y'all, reach out to somebody else in case you need help with your rollout. I'm available. I got a lot of good rollout ideas for you artists that need a little extra, push in your music. You know what I'm saying? If you need somebody to make sense of your promotions, man, hit me up, man. DozhaToldya.com. You can use this platform as your rollout, man. Come on the show. Use a podcast as part of your rollout, right? A lot of y'all could be doing podcasts and interviews, and whether they be radio, Zoom call interviews, or come on over to the podcast, man. Yeah, come be a guest on the show and use us as your rollout, man. Nevertheless, however you decide to do your rollout, just make sure that you are taking time out to prepare, to introduce your product to your market. And not only after you introduce your product, right? The rollout doesn't stop after the product is released. The rollout can go on for months after the product is released, right? You can still be promoting your product to this day, because again, if you have a new customer that doesn't know anything about your rollout or your product, then it's still new to that customer, right? So you can keep doing that rollout over and over to new folks, which you just want to have it set up that only certain folks are getting access, to it. You don't want to wear your folks out with the same promotions over and over. But man, I see a lot of y'all y'all will drop y'all product, your music, or your business, right? And then 1 month after you do it, y'all don't want to talk about it no more. Y'all don't want to push no t-shirts. Y'all don't want to shoot no more music videos. Y'all don't want to have no prizes or no contests on nothing to do with your actual product anymore, man. And there's just so much that you can do. You don't want to just stop once you release your product, right? You can continue doing the rollout week after week. I tell artists all the time that want to drop a mixtape full of songs. You might want to slow down before you drop that EP. Before you drop them 7 songs, why don't you roll them songs out differently? Why don't you drop 2 at a time? Or maybe 1 at a time. Drop 1 song a month, right? Or maybe 2 songs a month for the next 3 months. And that's your EP. That'll last, if you had, let's say you had 10 songs you wanted to drop. You could drop 2 songs a month for the next 5 months or 6 months. And there you done stretch 1 EP that might only last a week or 2. You could stretch that EP out for 6 months. Bird feed your crowd, right? Don't want to give it all. You don't want to give it all up at once. You want to give, like be like the witch and Hansel and Gretel. You want to drop clues. You want to drop little, bird feed them. Drop little treats. Lead them to the gingerbread house. Make them eat gingerbread. Fill them up real fat and then drug them and then push them in the oven and cook them and eat them. Nah, I digress. I took it too far. But I'm talking about the promotion, man. Eat the promotion, man. Eat the money, man. Eat the consumer, man. Use your rollout however you decide to roll it out, man. If you have an event, I know, shout out to a friend of mine and their boutique. Actually, it's a lip gloss boutique that provides lip gloss and beautification products for kids. It's called 2 Poppin' Cousins. That's the number 2 poppin'. Like if you ain't got no haters, you ain't poppin'. Cousins, right? You can look them up, man. And they do boutiques, pop-up shops every 3 months throughout the year to get their product out there. But the CEO of the company, she had, before she did her pop-up, right? She rolled that thing out, man. And I was very impressed because this woman was not really a marketing person, wasn't in the industry, wasn't very popular as far as Instagram standards go. But the way they did their rollout was great. She came out with a flyer months ahead, right? Before she even knew what the date was of her event, she came out with the flyer for the event. And then the event got pushed back, so she had to change the date and all, but it didn't matter because she already had the flyer made and it was already building awareness for the event. So once she built that awareness, she then began to gather sponsors, right? So while she was promoting the event, she was also gathering sponsors for her pop-up shop. And it was not only, she may only thought she was gonna get 5 sponsors. She ended up getting like 7 or 8 sponsors, almost more than she thought she was gonna get from the jump. But it was just a timetable, and she was well advanced in her timetable to get these things together before she did the event. I like to send a special apology because she did everything on time, everything ahead. I was supposed to get a DJ, man, and I didn't negotiate to get that DJ very well. I didn't do very well in the negotiations, and I apologize for that. But I was very impressed the way she did her rollout, man. She really laid out the steps, promoted the pop-up, came with sponsors, gathered them weeks in advance, then came out with the pop-up. Then even after the event, she had pictures, she had thank yous that she sent out, and until next time, right? And then again, it was all a learning experience. So I bet the next time she's gonna come even harder, man. So shout out to Candy of 2 Poppin' Cousins, man. Appreciate the business. I was able to help with the rollout. She came to me for some marketing consultations, and I gave her some consultation, and she took off with that thing, man, and did some very impressive work. So again, that was just one example, but I can go on and on. Again, if you guys need help marketing your product or coming out with a new business, I've done this plenty of times before, and even when I don't get it right, I got the right set of people that I can reach out to get it right? So hit me up, man. DozhaToldya.COM. You know how to reach out to me on the many platforms that you can. And if you need help doing your rollout, or you have any questions about how you should do your rollout, or you have any suggestions, I'm open for either one of the three, right? So let me know what you come up with, and if you guys have any extra topics that you want to talk about in the next segment. It's 6 o'clock, so let's go ahead and get ready for Keeping It Blunt with Damon RC. Go ahead and get on the phone with RC, man. Tell him that he got to go ahead and get on over here, because we got to get this show on out the way by 8:15. And guess who's here? Guess who's here? My nephew is here, man. Nephew is in the building. Nephew! Come here, nephew. Come here, nephew. Come say hey to the people. Come say hey to the people, man. What's up, man? You a champion. Nephew is in the building. Let me get this on out the way, because that is not apple juice, nephew, man. Say hey, wave to the people. Say hey, wave to the people. You know what I'm saying? You here to kick it with your uncle on DozhaToldya Radio. We got Uncle RC on the way, man. RC Coat the Shot, man. We'll be here in a minute. My mom keep trying to find a way to get into the show, but I told you, Mom. Told you. Good job, Mama. She ain't even say nothing this time. She ain't even say nothing, man. Now that's what I'm talking about, man. High five, man, to your grandma. Go ahead and go over to your grandma, man. Give us some company, man. Give us some company, man. Yeah, man. Well, congratulations to my nephew, man. So smart. So smart, man. And congratulations to all the graduates out there. I have a niece graduating. I think my nephew graduating as well in New York. I gotta call him, man. See what he got going on. Nephew Dre, man. I'll let your big aunt, man. Let me know what you got going on, man. But again, man, there's plenty to talk about in today's show. Plenty more music to get into. We already rolled out the UGK and the 8-Ball MJG music, but we didn't ride to any new music that came out this week. So let's get into the new music that came out this week, man, shall we? We got I'm still very much enjoying Kendrick Lamar's album, very much so. But we had new music from K-Camp, Drizzy, Quavo, and Takeoff got a new new single called Hotel Lobby, and they're going by the moniker I'm Confused. So we're gonna get into that. And Eminem got a new one out, Moneybagg Yo and Kodak Black, Lupe Fiasco, French Montana, and maybe you might have some new music. So if you have some new music and you want us to play it on our platform here, send it in to DozhaToldya@gmail.com. Send your music to DozhaToldya@gmail.com. We may use it as the intro to one of our shows. Towards the end of our show, we play independent new music. That's what this show is all about. So we're not gonna spend that much time on the music today because we got the versus battle to get into. Also, shout out to my sister, man. Trending with Miss Trey of Lock and Grow Entertainment, man. She can also help you with your rollout. All y'all are in the Fort Lauderdale, Broward, or Dade County area, Miami. Yeah. She is a marketing guru that knows the landscape, that has a Rolodex that's worth millions, man. That is Trending with Miss Trey. Check her out on trendingwithmisstrey.com. If you need an interview, if you need some advice, she can help you with your rollout. I can help you with your rollout. There are plenty more people that you can go to help you with your rollout. So, yeah, man, just reach out to the right people and get that promo going, man. Let's take a quick little break and get into some music here. What should we get into first, man? What y'all got for us, man? Let's get into this nephew. Since my nephew here, we're gonna celebrate with Unc and Few. Unc and Few. I'm talking about Neff and Few. Neff and Few together is nephew. Duh. Let's get into this Unc and Few hotel lobby, aka the Migos minus Offset, right here on DozhaToldya Radio, man. Again, we'll be back in about 30 minutes. We're keeping it blank with Damon RC, man. We're gonna actually keep the show going a little fast this week because we got to get into this versus battle. Thank you for everybody that's checking in on the Mixler app. If you are cut off on Instagram or you cut off on Facebook, mosey on over to the Mixler app, man. That's where you can listen to this music and more right here on DozhaToldya Radio. Let's get into it. I am Dame Doja. This is DozhaToldya the Podcast 22. Let's get into this Unc and Few hotel lobby right now.
DozhaToldya.COM.